He's a man that at this late date is no reason to explain why he haven't got saved yet. Yeah. All the preaching in the world, none of it had penetrated his heart. All the gospel messages, not a one of them he's believed. All of the songs of Zion, not a one of them had caused him to want to come forward. How in the world can you at 5 o'clock still not be high? Some people make you scratch your head. The choir sings, the preacher preaches, everything that goes on in their life, and they still haven't found a sermon to convict them. They still at 5 o'clock are standing outside. No reason for it. It really doesn't make sense. Have you ever wept over your children while they are still unsaved? Have you ever thought about your brothers and sisters? Have you ever looked at your relatives and wondered why? After all this they know about God, they are still outside the kingdom. At this later date in their life, 60 years old and ain't saved yet, 65 and don't know it, fooling around, playing around, hair gray, thin, teeth fell out, one foot in the grave, another in the banana peel, and still haven't thought about their soul. Why in the world are you idle? I don't get no amen. I don't get no amen. And the sermon is turning and hinging on the 11th hour. 11th hour, as everybody's Bible student knows, is the hour when nothing happens. The search about a whole lot happened at the first hour. A lot happened in the third hour. 69th hour.
Yes, sir.
But the 11th hour is the hour that nothing, absolutely nothing happens. With the exception of this single miracle. With this single miracle. 11th hour devoid of anything ever. And I want you to know that you might have missed all the good hours, all the great hours. And this hour when nothing can happen is a good hour for you to come to Jesus. This is your hour. This hour has been emptied and made ready for you. This hour, God haven't let anything happen because he made this hour for you. This is the hour when you can come. Make your call and election sure.
Yes, sir.
I don't hear nobody. I don't hear nobody. I don't hear nobody. Now I got some humming stuff in here. I don't really feel like humming. But we've been called. No. We've been called early in the morning. And if I were God, I would look out and I could see things that men cannot see. That he calls men early in the morning. He's called men before the day is even started. Before the blush, the pink blush of the sunrise. Have they ever flushed across nature's blue? Hello, somebody. For so many babies are born stillborn. So many are born in various stages of their development. Babyland is filled with corpses. These are infants whom God has called in the morning, out of whose mouth God has ordained a perfect praise. It's as if God would not ever let their mouths be fouled with cursing. Ever let their brains be defiled with blasphemy. It's as if God would never let these hands be besmirched and besmudged with sinfulness. But he calls them away from a land of strife and sin. These little travelers who die with infant syndrome, who die for no reason at all, are called home by God, in whose tongues it had been supposed that they would rather talk about little toys than about our Savior. But God have wrought a work in this early morning hour and snatched babies from their mother's arms. Hello, somebody. He had made our heart black at sunrise. And he made homes. Amen. He made some to have the black trail of crepe early in the morning. You all not saying nothing. But he's done it for a glorious reason. Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody. He found youngsters more at home in the playground and in the sandbox than in the vineyard. But I say to them, call them home. He found those boys who should be busy with marbles. He called them upstairs to glory and hung the harps in their hands and put wings on their backs and gave them to be the shrill voices and the high-pitched squeaks that glorify his name. He's a God that hires all day long. Thank God there are Timothys among us that are called to the ministry, even while they are young. Thank God for these boy preachers like Samuel, who have brought his babies into the Lord's house. Before they ever suited up in the garb of the world and put on the ephod and the linen of the priest. I don't hear nobody. Happy are those who have been called early in the morning. They have a peculiar reason to praise and bless our God. Instead of being idle, some people can never say that they've ever smoked a cigarette. They've ever went to a movie house. They've ever seen a show. They've never helped a crap and never played a card. Some people can say that they've never been defiled by sin, but they've always been in the employment of the master. Although they've not been perfect, they still have not been stained. My God, I feel like talking a little bit. There is a beauty and an indescribable charm about early piety that is unutterably lovely and fresh in its radiance. And we look at childhood in its artless simplicity and its childlike confidence, and we see a glory revealed here that we can see nowhere else. Early in the morning, yes, somebody has risen from slumber. When the work is easy and our occupation in the vineyard is cheerful rather than a toil. Early, young folks are not oppressed with the cares and trouble of the world. Early, for my joints are creaking and the bones aching. Early, when my mind is fresh and I'm ready to work for God. Before I've been ruined by sin and fouled by nickel. But I got my best talents and my strength is that is zeal. I've been called to work for God. Yes, He is calling. I say He's calling. He's calling at 9 o'clock. The Bible says He went out again at the third hour. This should represent a period that is in between childhood and old age. He said, I'll call you young men because you're strong and overcame the evil one. I'll call you in the third hour. It's my God. It's about 21. Yes. I said about 21. It's the third hour. And I reckon there are many that are now being called. It is late, but it's not too late. Thank God. He called after 21. It is late because I wasted 21 years on the wrong side. It is late because I've given my energy to the wrong one. From 21 home, it is late because I've learned I've amazed myself. And I've made it soul. It is late because I'm delving into things that I ought not delve in. And I'm acquiring habits that may be impossible to break. It is late because I'm already in the companion of men who are not saved. It is late because I'm old enough to die and go to the devil's hell. It is late because not life is not promised and I can be cut off. 21 is not too soon to die. 21 is old enough to land you in hell in the holy sinner. Yes, 21 is old enough to damn it for him and ever. 21 is old enough if God should catch you to put you in damnation in the fiery burning. Yes, and the 21 is not too old to die. 21 is not too young to give your life to God. Oh, 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 oh. Hallelujah. 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 The sun can go down at a high noon. It can be stopped, injected as lead. Our life is like a vapor. It passes and goes. It's like a flower. As soon as it opens, as soon as it's beautiful, it can be snapped up and put in yonder bench. So your life can be forward to God and live. When you're not ready, about 21, he can call you someone and charge you. He's standing in the judgment. Yeah, it is late, but it is not too late. Yes, it's not too late to find ignition, to think about your father's business. It's late, but not too late. Yeah, yeah, to lead someone to the throne of grace. It is late, but it's not too late to join the choir, to get on devotion team, to get in a soul winning man. It's not too late to get out of track. It's not too late to get on the phone and call someone. It's not too late to stand up and testify. Yeah. Oh, it's not too late. I can work for you. I can get on the cross. Yeah. Hallelujah. Now is a good time to go to work at the third hour. My life plans are not settled. I'm not married. I don't have too many children. I don't have too much trouble in getting to work for God. Now is a good time. I haven't been injured by the wrong example. I got a lot of opportunity to do God's will. Now is a good time. I'm not involved in too much business. I haven't worn myself out. Now it's high time for me to be about my Father's business. Yes. And get some papers. Y'all ain't saying nothing. These little daily things are for the, if it's for the women, give me some real. Y'all not saying nothing. Now let's go to the next one. It is late. Down here. It is late. It is late. It is late. 4th hour. 28, 29. 5th hour. 34, 31. 6th hour. After 6 hours. more than half open. You on the west side of Sunset Boulevard. Who is going to employ anybody to work a half a day? Who is looking for folks 40 years old? You can get too old to hide. You can be too old to be useful. You can be too old to do any productive good. Hello. Hello. What in the world? You want to hire someone at 40 when his best energies are already expended? His best thoughts are already over. His best days are already behind. Hello. Still looking for a job. If you ain't hired for it, that means you're a bad believer. You're a bad worker. You ain't good enough to keep whoever had you. Let you go. If you was any good, you still be on the job. And here men and women are standing around at 40 and don't know God. 40 and can't even pray.